Hey everybody, welcome back to Thriving Together, keeping your marriage in focus in 2020. This week we have Katherine Greene and Carlos Greene, and they're going to be talking about exploration in marriage. I believe Harold and I can learn a lot from that. We are looking forward to hearing about this. Let's tune in and see what they say.
Hello everyone, we're Carlos and Katherine Greene, and we're excited to be here. And we've been married for well over 28 years. We would love to invite you into our space and talk about the exploration of marriage and what we've experienced.
Oh yes, but before we do that, we really want to give a shout out and say congratulations to Harold and Joyce Mayberry. Woo! They are now a part of the marriage community, and we are super excited to have them a part of the marriage community.
We sure are. So let's talk about the exploration of marriage. And I believe that our exploration began right when we got married. We were very intentional about what our marriage was going to look like and how we were going to be investing in our marriage. And so every year has been an adventure for us, from the highs to the lows. But we've always known that we've always known what our purpose and our intentionality was regarding our marriage.
Yes. In fact, early on, as Carlos talked about, when we first got married, we had three principles, or we call it the I-Cube, that really grounded us in our relationship. And the first one is called invite. And what we have said, that is in everything that we do, we will invite God into helping our relationship and helping us to make decisions about our faith, our family, finance, future, fitness, and fun. We invite God in those decisions so that we can be well grounded in our relationship. So that's the first I in the IQ. And the second I is
invest. Investing in each other is so important for us. So in that attitude of exploration, it's so fun for me to where we could actually schedule some things that I can surprise my wife on, like her special birthdays.
Yeah, I love surprises.
Anniversaries. So we're into our third, I guess, decade of marriage at this point.
Yeah,
and so like the first decade, I remember one of the things that I did to explore my marriage so that I could get to know my spouse much better is that I actually, on her birthday, I planned a scavenger hunt with her and two of her girlfriends. And by the end of the day, I mean, there's so many activities that she did, but by the end of the day, she and I actually met up with the other two ladies and their husbands to actually have dinner together. Mm-hmm. And that was an amazing time. So that was like one of the examples that we used in the first decade of our marriage.
Oh yeah. And I do remember, I so appreciate that too. And me and the ladies talked about that for a long time. Longer than that, babe. It was more than months. I mean, that really meant a lot to send us on that adventure. And then at the end of the adventure, we meet up with our spouses. That was awesome. And so we're constantly exploring our relationship. I remember us on our 10th year anniversary.
Yes.
We wanted to celebrate it with a bang. And so what we did was invited 25 couples to come out and share with us.
Yes.
And what they did was they met us at a location, and we just wanted to love on them. We wanted to pour in them. We wanted to also share just this experience of being married and how much we appreciated them being a part of our life.
Our community.
That's right. And so we went to this location and we did activities. We did
we had
speakers come out and to pour in our relationship. And so that is another way that we invest or explore in our relationship. And I have just thoroughly enjoyed. I did enjoy that, and we've done that before too later on as we've been married.
But I think that's important in how we create that environment of exploration. It's just that see your marriage as a way of really exploring the world, exploring your life, or abundantly living your life with your soulmate, the person that you have the most intimate relationship with. And so I love doing that and just seeing her expressions, her face, experiencing her emotions through all of this. And again, it's not always been highs the whole time, but even in the lows that we have, we know without a shadow of a doubt that we've got each other back. We have each other's backs. We support each other,
Yes.
and we're not fighting against each other, but we're fighting against the issue that's before us.
On one other, and then we can move to the third
Oh, this
eye.
is a high?
No, well, it's a high.
Kind of?
Yeah, it is
Okay.
a high. Well, because we're lifelong learners.
Yes.
And we're always looking for opportunities where we can explore life together in our marriage, whether that's through workshops, seminars. We may read books together. We do community group together. We're just constantly looking for ways to serve one another in our relationship. And that helps us to be exploratory in our relationship. So that is our second eye. We could go on and on, but we're unable to do
But
that.
can I just mention one thing?
Yeah, of course.
I think our mantra is how do we outserve each other? How do we outserve each other? Because when we enter into this relationship, it was about what we can give each other instead of what we can get. So I love the outserve.
Yeah, that's meant a lot to me and us, and it really has grounded our relationship. Okay, so let's move to the third eye, the I cube. The third eye that we've grounded our marriage on is inspire.
Yes.
We want to inspire other couples in this marriage space. And we've done that by being a part of communities. We've lived in various states, and everywhere we've gone, we have looked for communities with couples that have just a positive attitude about and believe in marriage and want to really grow in their relationship. And that's what we've done in the 3 states that we've lived in so far.
It is, and that attitude of exploration there, when you get to know so many other couples and can get grounded with them and do life with them, it really enhances your relationship, especially when your values actually align. So we love just that invest, invite, and inspiring other couples. I think one of the mantras that we have is that we believe that couples should be better off because they've actually encountered us. And that's been our mantra.
Oh, yes. Well, I mean, we could say a lot more, but we're come down to the end of our time. So we hope that you've gained something from understanding what it is to have an attitude of exploration in your marriage. And we're looking forward to Harold and Joyce telling us more about what they're doing and going to do as they have an exploratory marriage life.
So what was the I cubed again?
It is invite, invest, and inspire.
Yes.
Wow, that was great, Katherine and Carlos. We appreciate that. Now it's your turn. I'm going to throw it out to you guys and let us know, how can you learn to serve your spouse better? Place it in the comments. Remember, you are helping us as newlyweds to be able to have a better marriage. So if you could put that in the comments right now, don't forget, that would be great. See you next week.